Well, good morning, and welcome to another edition of Inside Cape Cod. I'm Mina Green. Today, I am honored to have two very wonderful gentlemen in here with me, very handsome gentlemen in here with me, to talk about Nick's Big Ride. So, may I introduce now Representative Xiarhos?
Yes, I'm Stephen Xiarhos. Good morning.
Good morning.
I am Nick's proud father.
Yes, I know you are, and again, it's been a while, but always so sorry for your loss.
Amen.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
And we have with us Jim Matthew.
Hi, again, this is Jim Matthews, and I am one of the coordinators for Big Nick's Ride, and honored to be here with my good friend Steve.
Yes, it is fantastic. This is an annual event, raises a lot of money for a lot of good causes. So why don't you tell us about it, Stephen?
Big Nick's Ride for the Fallen, 13 years. I lost Nicholas on July 23rd, 2009 in combat. Nick was born and raised here on Cape Cod.
Yeah.
He went off to war in 2006 after graduating DY High School.
Yep.
At age, 17, and fought in Iraq on the ground, infantry, marine.
Yeah.
And came back to America, thank God, alive, and then volunteered to go back
Yep.
to Afghanistan and fought. And on July 23rd, 2009, he was trying to rescue his brother Marines in combat, and a bomb exploded and took Nick's life and the driver's life, a leg off the gunner. But Nick's last words, he yelled into the phone. He was in Afghanistan, and he said, "Don't worry about me, Mom. I'm living the dream."
There you go.
And we, never saw him again. So Big Nick's Ride helps keep that dream alive.
Yes, it does. All right, Jim, you're up. Tell us about it.
I'm a proud New York City washer-shore.
Oh, me too. Well, Long Island.
Well, close enough, Queens. but anyway, I came on the Cape about 6 years ago, and I was a rider, and I heard a little bit about this Big Nick's Ride, knowing absolutely nothing about it. I mentioned it to my daughter, and she interestingly enough, had met Nick many years ago.
Wow.
And the Big Nick's Ride is, it's amazing when you actually do it.
Yes.
And you're riding along, and all those people are out lining
Supporting.
the streets. Yeah, it's just an incredible experience. So
Amazing. Now, who came up with this ride?
Ben Perry.
Okay.
I know. And he came to us and said, "Hey, can we do a ride in Nick's memory?" And I said, "I don't even know how to ride." He said, "Just say yes, Steve." And here we are, 13 years later, 1,000 motorcycles,
Are you
and I'm
leading the pack?
leading the bike.
You're leading the
And
pack.
yeah, so that's how it started. We are a all-volunteer organization, and we give every penny away, every penny.
Yeah.
And we do it on Nick's birthday. So, for instance, he would have been 34 on February 12th.
Mm-hmm.
So we gave away $34,000 to 34 different groups. Next year it'll be 35.
Yes.
And it's not the one thing bit different about Big Nick's Ride for the Fallen. It's all the fallen.
Yes.
Yeah, we have 16 fallen on Cape Cod, 16 families
Crazy.
like mine, Gold Star families.
Yeah. On.
July 17th,
Yep.
that's a Sunday.
Mhm.
We meet early in the morning at the Barnstable County Sheriff's Office in Bourne,
Mhm.
which is right across from our National Cemetery. And then we take off at 10.
Yep.
And we ride 35 miles along the Cape Cod Canal and Route 6A and through Sandwich and Barnstable and Bourne. And that's how you can help. People say, "Well, how can I help?" You stand on that sideline. You
Yeah,
wave
you
a
do.
flag. You show your love, your respect. And if you can, you support the ride. It's all on donations. Every penny is given to someone to help them.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It really is
And-
amazing. We
and-
start out with that serious ceremony at the
Right.
Sheriff's Department. We ride, and then at the end we celebrate at Sea Dog's Pub right near DY High School. You celebrate
Their lives.
yes,
Because
and
that's what's so
freedom.
important.
Yes,
I love it.
I think one of the nicer parts of the ride too is that Steve had mentioned that it's Big Nick's Ride for the Fallen.
Yes.
We also have a number of the Gold Star families participate in the
Yes.
ride as well.
Mm-hmm.
And as Steve was saying, different people will deal with their loss in many different ways.
Yes.
And the Gold Star families are all obviously invited. Some are really welcome the idea, and others are reluctant, and understandably so.
Of course.
But we have Jeeps at the front of the ride, where the family members ride, which was really great.
Oh, that is good.
And again, as Steve was saying, as far as the we have the ceremony at the start, and then riding through the towns and all is amazing. My brother, who's a vet, came up from Florida 3 years ago to do the ride, and when it was over, he said to me, Jim, he said it was so great. He said, but I'm so glad it's over. It was just overpowering.
Yes,
on an
as a
emotional
veteran,
level.
of course.
Yeah,
Of
we've
course.
healed a lot of Vietnam, especially Vietnam.
Yes.
Because they didn't get the respect when
disgrace.
and
They
one
got-
of them was a good friend of mine. He lived a tough life. He rode. He asked if he could ride with me, and he rode next to me. And we rode 35 miles. He didn't say a word. He's a really tough guy, kind of an angry guy.
Well, yeah.
And when we got off the bikes, this tough, solid guy came over and grabbed me and cried like a baby.
Yeah.
And he said, I finally feel thanked.
I get it. Yeah.
Powerful.
That's
Get
it.
out
I
there
get
and
it.
like wave those flags,
Yeah.
wear your costumes, celebrate freedom. And Jim is right. Our ride is different in a way. We honor 16 from the Cape that lost their lives in America's longest war.
Yes, exactly. And then, of course, your final destination is the Sea Dog restaurant that you mentioned in South
we
Yarmouth.
ride through Dennis Yarmouth Regional High School. We have the giant, Yarmouth Fire Department American flag, because that's where Nick graduated from. We ride through there loud and proud, 1,000 motorcycles, and then we go right down the street, and it turns into this big block party at Sea Dogs. with
Yeah,
live
and
entertainment.
I
It's
would be
awesome.
remiss if I didn't thank Sea Dog for all that they donate to it. They have been incredibly.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Well, it's an excellent cause. I mean, and again, it benefits so many different people.
It does,
So many,
and
and
it's,
so many different organizations
and
even.
it's a way to be grateful for the freedom that we have to do all those things.
There are a
it's
lot of-
guys like Nick and
Yep.
and all the others that are no longer with us, but they're watching over us.
And they paved the way.
There's a price to pay,
There is.
but we live worthy of that sacrifice.
Yep.
What do we say, Steve? Faith, family, flag,
Yeah.
freedom, forever.
Amen. Those are our words.
You're not kidding.
And at Big Nick's ride, we add in the food.
Yeah, and the food to it. Well, I can't believe it's almost time to go, but anything else that you guys would like to add?
we just thank Cape Cod. Be
Yeah.
proud,
Yeah.
come on out.
And-
It's summer on Cape Cod. Celebrate our freedom.
And donate. You go to bignicksride.org.
Yes.
That's right.
All right, don't forget that. bignicksride.org.
And keep living the dream.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I've been speaking with, Stephen Xiarhos this morning, now Representative Stephen Xiarhos, and Jim Matthews, who helps put this thing on every year. And you do a great job. And please get out there, line the route, and bring your flags and bring your horns and just have a great time and celebrate the lives of these 16 young people that we lost.
Amen.
Yes. Okay. That's going to do it for this edition of Inside Cape Cod. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, I'm Mina Green. Coxon Radio, I should
I have
say.
something for you. When
You
Nick was getting on that bus to go to war, the 1,000 men.
Yeah.
That's a battalion. They're all lined up at Camp Lejeune. There's 5 buses, and families are there, and they're all lined up going to war.
Ugh.
And your heart's just worried, right?
Of course.
But there was a veteran standing at every door of the bus, and he had a piece of an American flag
Really?
cut out, and he said, "Son, this is a piece of our American flag. You'll never be alone.
Oh,
Don't forget where you come from."
that's beautiful.
So I cut out a piece of the flag, and I want you to have it.
Oh, you're kidding. Stephen, you're going to make me cry. That is fantastic. It really is. Thank you. Well, I can't believe it's almost time to go, but anything else that you guys would like to add? I mean, seriously, this is close to my heart. Thank you.